My great-grandfather was the Yiddish writer Sholem Asch, and I didn't know him. He died 2 years before I was born. But I grew up knowing his daughter, who was my grandmother, obviously extremely well, and we would go around there for regular weekend family lunches. And her flat in London was, in a way, a sort of like these house museums of great writers, you have in Russia and around the world. And her place was full of his books, his paintings, the remnants of his Judaica collection, his photographs. And so somehow we absorbed as children this atmosphere, really. It was such a generational thing. So if I was going to Israel with my grandmother, as a teenager, one felt like royalty, meeting the sort of last generation of Yiddish journalists, Yiddish writers that had known her father, people like Tsanin, and some of, I can't remember even the names of some of the other journalists, but and also Itcher Goldberg in New York, who I met when he was in his 90s, and he clasped my hand and said, "Let me shake the hand of history." And this fabulous kind of experiences, which is such a contrast to, my friends and parents of my friends barely heard of my great-grandfather, who was, of course, better known in America anyway than he was in England. But I would have this sudden sense meeting, the sort of over 60 generation of this really major personality, somebody whose books they had read, who they had followed in the newspapers, whose controversies they had followed closely. And that was a sort of magical experience in a way, to suddenly become aware that he was this really considerable figure for the older generation, but of course whose name had faded very much from view for my generation and people even a bit older than me.